Hey guys, so I have a strat for floor 1 of the limited time illusory tower that does not use the Gojo, since a lot of you guys are asking for this. There is some RNG with this, you have to hit 1 stun, but outside of that it's a very simple strategy, or it's a very efficient strategy. It took a lot of time to figure it out. You can use any of the red DPSs. If you're using Toji or red Yuji, then you can use Gakuganji ideally. If you're using Yuta or red Nobara, then you probably want to use someone like Geto instead. But Gakuganji works as well for them. And if you don't have him, you can definitely just bring SSR Momo, and I'm sure she'd be very good as well. I don't think SR Momo or SR Nanami would cut it, but you can also try it with them if you want. I'm not going to be making a video for all four of the red DPSs, so just observe what I do with Toji in my rotation, and then apply it to whichever one you're using. The strategy is pretty simple, and I'll explain it as I go. So on turns 1 and 2, Mahito will be tanking using his evade. And then on turn 3 he'll die, which is why you need to bring this R recollection. For the backup, you don't have to bring that recollection that I brought on Gakuganji, but it's nice because it gives you healing, which can help reduce some of the targeting issues. And it also gives him back some curse energy. The idea is to kill off these minions, and then on the turn that you kill the remaining one, you stun the boss. So that's what we're going for here. On this turn, Mahito will die. We're gonna kill off this right one with Domain Megumi's ult, and then we're gonna skill 3, skill 2 the left minion with Toji. Nice, we got lucky there that the minion targeted Megumi. Now this stun has to hit. So this strategy is pretty low RNG in the sense that you only need one thing to really happen, which is this stun hitting. Because even if you miss a few Yaga buffs or Gakuganji debuffs, it's fine. Your run's not going to be over. You'll be okay. But if this stun doesn't hit, you can't progress. And that sounds easy, but this stun actually has a very low chance of hitting. It pretty much almost never happens in my experience. So you're going to have to reset until it does. There we go. That took me like 7 attempts, just for reference. So now, because the boss has been stunned and didn't get to revive the minions, he doesn't have this damage cut anymore. So that means we can do a lot of damage with our ult here. This is essentially guaranteed to break him if your Toji is as strong as mine is. And I'm sure even if he's not, you would be able to break this guy pretty easily. So, ideally, my ult would have not done enough damage to kill him. If I didn't crit, he would have survived, and then his resurrection would be gone, and then I could finish him off. But because my ult crit and did too much damage, his resurrection did proc. But that doesn't mean that we can't clear, so it's still okay. And one more turn and he should die. Same thing with Yuta, same thing with any of the other red DPSs. If you can get him below 40% HP without killing him, then you're able to get rid of that resurrection buff, and then you can finish him off without worrying about the extra phase that happens. So yeah, you might need to reset. Sometimes you might do too much damage, which means you have to try again if you can't finish him off before he recovers from his break. So yeah, it'll take some trial and error, but it's not too bad, and the strategy does work pretty well if you can get the RNG to line up. Okay, I hope this is helpful. Bye guys.